Hey guys, Angus here, bringing another Airsoft gun video today. Today we're going to go ahead and do a chronograph, and that chronograph is going to be of the gun currently in my hands. This is the fully licensed Colt M4A1 Airsoft AEG, and if you're interested in purchasing this phenomenally nice M4, there is a link down below in the description to airsoftStation.com where you can purchase it for about $170. Now that's a pretty good deal considering this is a full metal construction M4. There's really no plastic pieces on here with the exception of the motor grip, the handguard, and the actual LE stock. You get a lot of metal on this gun. It has quite a bit of heft to it. But anyway, we are going to go ahead and chrono it today, not really taking a direct look at the externals. For the chronograph, we do have our included metal 300 round magazine loaded up with 0.2 gram BBs. And as for when we test out the rate of fire, we have the included 8.4 volt 1100 milliamp nunchuck battery charged up and inside our handguard. So with that being said, let's go ahead, chrono the Colt M4A1. Alright, so getting into the actual chronograph of this gun, first thing we're going to take a look at is feet per second. So, again, 0.2 gram BBs, and let's go ahead and take a couple shots into the Excretech here. 375.8, 376.2, 379.6, 368.1, 377.7, 375.4, and 378.3. It's actually shooting a little bit harder than I thought it would. So great FPS right there, 370, 380 feet per second. Solid FPS. Let's go ahead and see how fast this gun shoots. Alright, now for rounds per minute, let's see how fast this gun is shooting on the 8.4 volt 1100 milliamp battery. 577. And 568. So you're averaging around the 570, 580 rounds per minute area, which is in no way bad at all. It is a decent rate of fire with this battery, and we'll cover more of it in the final conclusion, but let's see what the rounds per second of this gun is. And as you can see, that transfers roughly into around 9, 10 rounds per second, which again isn't bad at all, but could be better. Let's go to the final conclusion of this chrono. Alright, now for the final conclusion of this chronograph. Now out of the box, feet per second wise, the Colt M4A1 is averaging between the 370 and 380 feet per second mark, so which is a great FPS out of the box. You'll be able to take this out into your field games with your friends or at your local field and be able to take people out with a solid FPS on this gun. Now rate of fire, where people may begin to get critical, we're seeing around the 570, 580 area out of the box. Maybe if you charge the battery a slight bit more, you'll get 600, 630 rounds per minute, but really it's more so around that 580 area that we're seeing, which is respectable. It's not great compared to some other rate of fires out there, but it is respectable. And this handguard can easily house one of those 9.6 butterfly batteries, so if you wanted to put one of them in there, it should up your rate of fire quite a bit. Rounds per second, again, respectable at around 9, 10 rounds per second. Could be better. I'd say just upgrade the battery and you should be good to go. So with that being said, this has been Deathcore Airsoft's chronograph of the Colt licensed M4A1 Airsoft AEG. Available at airsoftStation.com for $170. Pick it up today, guys. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.